Well, no matter where you are driving today, you might end up dealing with this: potholes and uneven roads. It turns out it's a particular problem on Point Blvd on the north side of Tacoma. That's where Kenneth Krell lives. He wrote us a message saying, quote, Point Blvd in northeast Tacoma is a dangerous road. It is full of potholes, failed repairs, and is used by many heavy, oversized commercial vehicles. So in general, it is just a mess. So for our Shantae series, I went to Tacoma and actually uncovered a bigger problem that may be impacting a lot of Pierce County drivers.
So you see that here. They did those out there.
For 7 years, Kenneth Krell has lived off of Point Blvd in Tacoma.
It's beautiful out here, and people like to live here, and people want to live here. It just seems like it'd be nice to have a nice road.
Kenneth says the road is narrow, plagued by potholes, uneven surfaces, in areas of overgrowth. One fix he would like to see is having the road resurfaced.
When you drive on it, you really think you're going to rattle your car apart. It doesn't happen, but you get that feeling.
Throughout his time living in the area, Kenneth has put in requests to the city of Tacoma to fill potholes, but he says it's usually a temporary fix.
They've done a lot of patching and hole filling, whatever you want to call it. So those things are always rough and bumpy, and they don't last a long time sometimes.
I took Kenneth's concerns to the city of Tacoma. In a statement, they said most of Point Blvd scores as poor and needing reconstruction, but they said in part, quote, at this time, there are no specific plans to reconstruct Point Blvd due to a level of need across a variety of critical service areas in all communities, including Tacoma, that continues to outpace available resources. The city uses 3 categories to determine the maintenance of a road. Based on their metrics, only 43% of the city's roads are considered good, 27% are fair, and nearly a third are poor.
We pay a pretty good property tax out here, and it'd be nice to see some maintenance money used on the road.
The city says it is actively pursuing funding opportunities, but for now, it recommends using its customer support center to report road issues.
They're pretty good about coming out and repairing when you call them for a pothole, but they seem like they will only deal with the potholes you mentioned. They don't observe the other ones that are around and fill those too.
Well, if you have a traffic issue you would like me to look into, text roads to 206-448-4545 for a link to submit. Mimi and Jake, the city told me when a pothole is reported, they do temporarily provide a fix within 5 days. But the issue is they would like to see that road repaved, and with funding, that is likely not going to happen.
Because that's kind of a Band-Aid fix, right?
Yeah. Temporary, so yeah, like a Band-Aid on a bigger issue. So for now, if you just have to continue reporting those potholes, and hopefully you'll see some change eventually.
Well, what got me yesterday, you were saying if someone calls for a pothole to get fixed and there are, say, 4 or 5 others in the same block, they'll just skip those and just do the one single pothole that was reported.
Yeah, that's what Kenneth said to me, and I asked the city about that as well, and they said usually they will try to fix the other potholes around that pothole, but I definitely saw when I was there a pothole that was patched, but then like 3 or 4 other ones surrounding it. So
sometimes you just get lost in one of those holes. They get so big.
Exactly.
Hard to avoid.
Yeah.
Right. And costly at sometimes too.
Yeah, for sure.